Alright, so here we are with LR Super 17 and his EZA here. Um, yeah, this is one of my most hated characters of all time, right here. Back when he came out, his design completely baffled me. Back in 2021, oh my god, yeah, 2021, 4 years ago. This guy's design was baffling. But on EZA, I still think his design is kind of baffling. They did fix him a little bit, but I am unsure of how good I think Super 17 here is, but let's find out together, okay? So, his leader skill is buffed to androids and GT bosses 4 key 170. I mean, GT bosses is a legit team now, right? So if you don't have Omega, you could run a full GT bosses team under Super 17 and probably get most content done, I would say. So I mean that's helpful, I guess. His super attack effects. His 12 key is the Hell's Storm, which does give him 50% attack for one turn and 30% defense for one turn, as well as lowering enemy defense. I mean, it's fine. He gets attack and defense on both, so that is helpful. His 18 key is the Hell's Execution. That does give him a 50% attack stack and greatly lowers enemy defense. I don't know why he doesn't get defense on this. It doesn't really make that much sense to me, but whatever, I guess. He does greatly stack attack, though, so he does have an active skill attack, so that will be helpful to buff that thing's damage. His passive skill here, 200% to stats. He does have a baseline 17% damage reduction and 17% crit. He does get 2 key per Rainbow Keys here obtained as well. Per android, target Goku or GT boss ally attacking in the same turn, depending on which category has the most members. Now, you cannot mix and match this. This has to be full GT bosses, this has to be full target Goku, full androids, whichever it's going to be. These get 50% per, so often I feel like you're probably going to run a full GT bosses rotation, which would be 150% attack and defense, which we're going to be seeing in this fight here, in this event. When there's an android or target Goku ally attacking in the same turn, he does get Rainbow Orb changing, an extra 170% defense, and another 17% damage reduction, which is obviously good. For every Rainbow Keys here obtained, he has a 70% chance to launch an additional super. And sorry, it's a guaranteed additional attack. That's a 70% chance to be an additional super, and that can be up to 2 times. So he does need 2 Rainbow Key Spheres, but that shouldn't be the hardest, especially on the Omega team. When doing the active skill, or when attacking with 17 or more key, he does get an extra 70% attack and defense, and 17% crit. Then when receiving an attack, he does get a 100% defense and a 17% damage reduction. And then for every attack received, this is hits he actually has to receive, so he has to be hit by these. He does get 1 key up to 7, and a 10% attack, defense, and crit up to 70%. So he can be pretty good defensively, right? He can get this 170% defense, the 17% reduction here, plus 17% reduction here, plus 17% reduction here. So that's 51% reduction. Plus double Omega support can bring that up to 71% reduction. But you do need this. And you do want this. And the only way to get both, really, is by having a Super 17 on rotation with Omega and him, or Baby. Now, I do not have Dokkan Fest Baby, so it's going to be kind of hard to get that. So, fulfilling Super 17's full passive is pretty difficult to do. I don't have any equips on him, but this is his build. I do think dodge and defensive equips are probably the best. I know he wants to get hit for it, but not only for this, but also for this here. He does need to get hit 7 times for his active skill, but I think dodge is probably his best build. We are going to rock him on the Omega team. We are going to rock some target Goku allies. So we do have the Golden Freezes here, both on target Goku. But yeah, let's jump into the Kaba fight. This is a difficult enough fight. It's relevant. So let's see if Super 17 can hold his own in here. We do have him turn 1. That's good. Yeah. No Omega support immediately. Where's Omega? They're both on the other rotation. This is actually fine. And I'll tell you why this is fine. Because Super 17 does have a full target Goku rotation, right? So we have his full passive up right here. This is it. And we can get 2 Rainbow Key Spheres. You actually get more than that, but we'll take it. Let's get you 18 key, and then we can hold back with Golden Frieza. It doesn't really matter. Okay, Super 17. Oh, should have selected defense. Okay, he eats 80k. That's not a big deal. 14 million. Okay. Remember, that's no Omega support. That's before he gets hit. Full build-up. Sure, he does get the crit. And now he starts firing off the supers. Remember, these are 70% chances to be supers right here. Okay, that one's a normal. No hidden potential system, that's fine. Okay, he eats 2 hits. Again, he'll get stronger as the fight goes on. I should have checked his defense, though. That was my bad. First recording of the day, chat. Again, I'm very behind on videos, so I'm going to try and knock out a couple today if I can. Golden Freeze, of course, is completely fine. And will be for the majority of this fight. This guy's fine as well. We're just going to go into Gogeta as soon as we can. And Gogeta shouldn't really have any problems in here. Especially with Omega creating orbs for him. We should be good. But we won't be able to use Gogeta as active. We should keep that in mind. We'll keep mine on rotation. Okay, now we do have double Omega support up, though. So Super 17's damage should look much better. Plus double Omega defensive support, too. So Omega, remember, gives defensive support and damage reduction support to GT bosses. 54 million, by the way. Okay, that's pretty good. But no domain. Kappa's hanging in there, though. He's hanging in there. Gotta give it to him. I mean, last rotation had, like, no... like, did no damage, so that makes sense. The Legion should hit pretty hard here. Yeah, 42. They're a free-to-play unit, by the way. Bang, hold this. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. And the additional, okay. Never mind. I guess Kappa's not hanging in there. Yeah. At least Theater Omega does get his 18 key off, because remember, Omega does get 50% defense for 4 turns on his 18 key, so this is important to get this. And this Kappa fight's not a complete pushover either, so. Okay, there's a lot of attacks in the middle slot there. We do want 17 to get hit, we'll do that. Golden Freeze is still fine in slot 1. He's not guarding, but he's fine. Super 17 can grab this. Let's look at the stats here. 700k. Now, since they're on target Goku, so he's on Super 17 of his 150% stats he can get from full target Goku, full GT bosses. He's getting 100%. Since we do have 2 target Goku, himself and Golden Frieza, or 2 GT bosses, him and Sin. Now we do have the target Goku ally, so we're still getting this buff here. Where is it? This one. We still have this. So we're good. 5 is fine. Sin is 100% reduction there. He's chilling. That did hurt, actually. Okay. I mean, we're fine, but I'm surprised it actually did that as much damage as it did right there. I'm a little bit surprised, but it's all good. I mean, Golden Frieza does have to build up, so it's all good. Okay, Super 17. 21 million this time. Okay. I mean, he's certainly getting there. He's one dupe, keep in mind, as well. So, okay, 70% chance to be a super, it's a normal. 70% chance to be a super, it's a super. Okay. Sure. Not bad, I guess. Alright, let's eat these hits. That's hit number 3, I think. That's 4. I think this should be 5. 6. This should be the last one. Yeah, he's fully built up now. Awesome, okay. Great, Super 17 is fully built up. He has access to his active skill. We're good. We got what we wanted. Okay. Omega's still fine in slot 1. We don't have to worry about him. I mean, he doesn't have his full reduction here, I guess, because the other Omega's off rotation, but we still should be fine. Oh, we can't go. I was going to say, oh, let's go into Gogeta. We can't. It's fine. Omega should be okay here. Yeah, okay, he dodged it, sure. I mean, I think dodge on Omega is good, so that works. Okay, 54 million here. Not bad, not bad. Let me do this real quick. Okay. Hidden potential system additional normal, sure. Cabba does get stronger and stronger, to be fair. So, do be careful about that. Okay, Legion here. 42. We're looking good, looking good. That's a lot of damage. Golden Frieza, again, if he doesn't get hit, he does pitiful damage. Yeah, 6 million, dude, he's crazy. To be fair, Golden Frieza here is on a 170, not a 220. Should keep that in mind. But that's fine. Okay. Honestly, let's pop the domain now. Like, now is the time. I want to see if Super 17 can just eat this at slot 1. I do. It's at 900k. He's going to get more defense. Again, he has 100% of his, you know, GT bosses or Target Goku ability. Just have most of it. Okay, Super 17. He's going to get more defense from Omega right there. Yeah, he's at 1 million. And he does have the Target Goku ally for the extra reduction. So this is 71% damage reduction right here. Ow. He did live. He's at 36 now with the domain. And Omega's still supporting from his intro, but after this turn he will stop doing that. Yeah, chat, that's what 71% damage reduction looks like. Now he is missing 50% attack and defense as well, but again, to get that rotation, it's not easy, really. At least on Omega's setup, which is his best setup, by the way. Because any villain looks better on Omega's team, basically. Because he just drowns the team in an insane amount of support. And we're going to do this. Is physical Omega going to be able to eat this? He should. Because Cabba builds up, so he should be okay. I would have liked to get that healing, but let's get 24k. Is the Legion going to be okay here? I actually don't know. Physical Omega, you're eating this, right? Yeah, okay. I was going to say, it's like, she should be able to eat that. Okay, 53 million. Again, we are buffing Cabba now, so we have to be careful. My Legion or Shadow Dragons do have a full dodge build. So, maybe they can just eat it back there? Maybe. Yeah, Sin's pretty good. Sin as a banner unit, yeah, he's pretty crazy. Yeah. Nice banner unit we got here. Nice banner unit. Yeah, sub EZA does that, dude. Okay. Again, I don't know if the Legion can eat this. Cabba does hit really hard, and he's a crit super. I mean, they could dodge it. Nope. Okay. If we die here, I'll cut and we'll come back. Oh. Okay, I didn't think we need 1 million, but sure. Alright. I'll cut. We'll come back in. And we'll get Super 17's active skill. And then that'll be the end of the video, probably. Alright, we're here. So, Super 17, he's got a few stacks. Now, we are missing his extra defense, right? Because no Target Goku ally. Here, we don't have this. but that's not going to affect his damage. In fact, because we have a full GT Boss's rotation, his damage will actually be better. But yeah, he is missing defense here. So if he dies, he dies. Honestly, it's bad design. Like, literally, all they have to do with Super 17 is just make these conditions the same. Android's Target Goku or GT Bosses. Just make the condition the exact same. And then he's fixed. Like, he's good. But because they didn't, it can be finicky and awkward. Anyways, we do have Super 17's active skill. Let's toss it. Okay, in all fairness, damage was pretty good. Damage was pretty good. We're gonna put him in front of the super back there, because why wouldn't I? We're just gonna test it. Like, he's probably going to die right here, Super 17, but, you know, it's his showcase. If the showcase unit's the one who dies, that's fine. I don't think Omega dies here. He might, but let's see. He does. Okay, never mind. I was going to put Super 17 in front of it, but I was like, he's probably going to die. Alright, well, let's just end it here then. Let's grab Super 17. Tech Extreme, there he is. So yeah, I mean, you guys can let me know what you think of LR Super 17. I think he's a bit finicky. I think they literally, the way you fix him is just make these conditions the exact same. Like, just do this. Just, instead of having just androids and Target Goku, androids, Target Goku, GT Bosses. Boom, he's fixed. Like, then the team can run very smoothly, and you can probably beat all content very easily. I mean, you still can with Super 17. But they really... Yeah. When he gets... Like, it's crazy to say when he gets a better setup, because the Omega setup is, like, perfect for nearly every unit who can be on this leader skill. But because Super 17 has these restrictions, these conditions, right? It can be a little bit awkward to get. I mean, ideally, the rotation they want you to run is Super 17, Omega, and Baby. But we do have DokkanFest Baby, of course, who's really good. And they also have this guy who's really good. But this guy's banned in, like, everything. So, you know. What do you want us to do, man? Anyways, with that said, let me know what you guys think of LR Super 17's EZA. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.